Linda Ronstadt, the woman who walked away from marriage and found herself. Imagine being one of the most celebrated voices of your time, a woman adored by millions, standing at the top of the music world, basking in the glow of success. Yet despite fame, fortune, and a lineup of high-profile romances, she never walked down the aisle. Why? The answer is far deeper than anyone ever imagined. For decades, fans and the media speculated, why did Linda Ronstadt, the queen of rock, never marry? Was it fear? Was it heartbreak? Or was there something more, something only she knew? Today, she breaks her silence, revealing the truth behind her choice. And it's a revelation that will leave you speechless. Born on July 15, 1946, in Tucson, Arizona, Linda Ronstadt's destiny was written in music. Raised in a family where melodies filled the air, she found herself drawn to the rhythms of both American and Mexican folk traditions. From an early age, her voice was something rare, something magical. Her journey truly began in high school when she crossed paths with Bob Kimmel, a fellow dreamer who believed in her talent. That belief led her to make the boldest decision of her life, leaving college behind and moving to Los Angeles, where she would form the Stone Ponies. In 1967, one song, Different Drum, catapulted her into the spotlight, and the world took notice. But Linda wasn't content with just being a folk singer. She had something to prove. In an industry dominated by men, she shattered barriers, earning the titles Queen of Rock and the First Lady of Rock. She wasn't just making music, she was rewriting the rules. With her angelic voice and striking beauty, Linda attracted some of the most powerful men in entertainment. Her love life read like a Hollywood script, a passionate romance with singer-songwriter J.D. Souther, whose lyrics mirrored the intensity of their relationship. A high-profile, politically charged love affair with California Governor Jerry Brown, making them one of the most talked-about couples of the 70s. A whirlwind connection with comedic genius Jim Carrey, a relationship that burned bright but faded fast. A serious engagement with Star Wars creator George Lucas, a man who seemed to have everything, but not the one thing Linda truly needed. Each relationship had promise, but none lasted. Time and again, she found herself at a crossroads, love or freedom. And in the end, she always chose herself. For years, the world wondered, why didn't she settle down? Linda finally gave the answer. I never found the right person to marry. It wasn't about commitment, it wasn't about fear, it was about compatibility. You meet someone who's really nice, but he's not musically inspired, she once said. Then you meet someone who takes your breath away musically, but he's a maniac you can't live with. Her world was not built for traditional relationships. The constant touring, the relentless pressure, the battle for creative control. Love was never easy in the spotlight. She realized that Hollywood's idea of love wasn't hers. Instead of searching for a partner, she chose a different path, one that shocked many. She became a single mother, adopting 2 children, Mary Clementine and Carlos. While the world expected her to marry, she redefined what happiness looked like on her own terms. Despite her success, Linda always felt like an outsider in Hollywood. The glamour, the artificiality, it wasn't her world. So she left. She abandoned the red carpets for the quiet streets of San Francisco. Eventually, she returned to her roots in Tucson, Arizona, where she found peace away from the chaos of fame. But just as she settled into a life of quiet contentment, fate dealt its cruelest blow. In 2013, the world was stunned to learn that Linda Ronstadt, the woman with the voice of an angel, could no longer sing. Parkinson's disease stole what had defined her for decades. The effortless high notes, the breathtaking vibrato, the soul-stirring performances, they were gone. Yet even as her voice faded, her spirit remained unshaken. I can still sing in my brain, but it's not quite the same, she admitted. Instead of mourning what was lost, she used her voice in a different way, raising awareness about the disease, inspiring countless others with her resilience. For years, people speculated about why Linda Ronstadt never married. Some believed she was afraid of commitment. Others thought she simply didn't believe in love. But the truth is far more profound. She didn't need marriage to define her. She didn't need a partner to complete her. She was whole on her own. Hollywood told her what happiness should look like. She rejected it. Society expected her to follow tradition. She refused. Instead, she built a life that was hers and hers alone, a career that shook the music world, a legacy that will last forever. And through it all, she remained Linda Ronstadt, unbreakable, unstoppable, and unapologetically herself.